My name is John Diamond, and I'm the CEO of the Jewish Foundation of Manitoba. I began my tenure in February of 2020, and 6 weeks later, the world shut down.
So it was March 13th of 2020 when we had our very last program that was live on site in Gwen sector. It was scary. It was unknown. We didn't know what was going to happen next.
When COVID first hit in March of 2020, a lot of uncertainties were presenting themselves in the community generally and specifically for JCFS.
We realized when the pandemic hit that we had organizations that were reliant on us, and we needed to help them. We realized that we had to make sure that our organizations could sustain themselves.
So we were definitely concerned about how we would be able to continue to operate. I was definitely concerned because I did really make a pledge to my staff that I was going to do everything that I could to make sure they had a job.
Making sure people had food, making sure people had shelter. These were primary things that we wanted to help support. The board, to their credit, all came together and said, we provide funds for 31 Jewish organizations in the province of Manitoba, and we are going to send checks to each and every one of them, no questions asked.
It allowed organizations to survive. Some of the organizations used the money, I think, to pay their rent, to pay their mortgages, to fix roofs that were leaking. The organizations were surprised to open an envelope and find a check without having gone through the application process. They were surprised, they were thrilled, we received letters of thanks, and it was terrific.
The first check came in the mail late spring. I couldn't get to the bank fast enough. The majority of those dollars went to the meal program that we designed for isolated seniors. When we first closed down and spoke to a lot of our members, the biggest concern was food security.
When JCFS received that unsolicited check, it came so quickly. What the Foundation's funds were able to do was purchase the technology needed to get our staff working remotely immediately and get them servicing our clients, especially the isolated clients, the seniors who couldn't go out and do things for themselves.
We divided up the funds that we had available into 3 separate tranches. So the first tranche we said, let's get it out the door right now, make sure that people have the monies to keep the doors open.
For the second and third tranches, we decided that the organizations would apply as usual, but it was COVID relief funding. That was our priority. The total amount in 2020 was around $700,000, and I think it was about $300,000 in the first tranche, and then second and third tranches were about $200,000 each.
The Foundation support in the time of crisis is so comforting and so helpful. The dollars that kept coming for COVID relief have been a huge support to be able to contact somebody, to be able to have these open discussions about how they can help and why we need the help, and the fact that they turn around in a very quick time frame to be able to support the seniors is very, very important.
The Foundation is extremely proactive. It's thinking about its beneficiary agencies all the time, and it's thinking about them with the speed with which they need to respond. The fact that there were no delays there, I think, was the critical thing in making the Foundation a real partner with all of its benefactor agencies.
I think we've learned from this experience that the Foundation is key to the sustenance of the Manitoba Jewish community. We have to make sure going forward that we are positioned to act quickly and to be flexible.